One of my guards, Private Quinn, sent a message asking for aid. Can't spare any men, but maybe you can help. He's on fire, Cat Alley.
There's some kind of tunnel that we took one look and hightailed it back up here.
I still say we should send somebody down there to look around.
Somebody? Somebody.
Hey, you there. Could you give an old soldier a hand? I'm Private Quinn. Hey, you there. Could you give an old soldier? I was planning to meet some fire elf friends here, but they didn't show up. They like to have their fun with me sometimes, but with all that's happening, would you check on them for me? Head over to Fire Globe Theatre where they live and see if they're all right. I'll wait here in case they arrive before you do.
You don't know how to open a magic chest? How tedious.
Most chests are locked magically. To break the spell, you'll have to solve a puzzle.
If you can solve the puzzle, the chest will open and you will be given a reward. Is that everything? Good. Please don't bother me again.
You're back. Let me guess. They were playing a prank on me.
Private Quinn falls ashen when you tell him about the fire elves.
Oh, no. That's no prank. You don't know them like I do. Something horrible must have happened to the fire elves. Once, a fire elf saved my life with an arrow. His name was Phoebo. He said we'd be friends forever because their magic connects everything they touch. That's it. Bring me their arrows, and we can find out what happened to them. You'll have to duel a few of them first.
You've just received a pet snack. You can feed pet snacks to your pet after it completes a training game.
You have gained a treasure card. They are spell cards that are one use only. Once you cast a treasure card in combat, it is gone for good. Treasure cards have a gold border to distinguish them from other cards. Remember, you must put them into your spell deck before you can use them. To add a treasure card into your spell deck, open your deck and click on the treasure card tab. To access them in battle, simply discard any cards you do not want and click the draw button. This will draw treasure cards into your spell deck. Don't worry if your treasure card fizzles. It will return to your spell deck where you can try to use it again.
Great. Thanks for doing this for the Fire Elves. If the Fire Elves are cursed or enchanted, and I'd bet my life they are, this arrow should reveal who did it. Greta Darkkettle used to teach alchemy at the school. She might help if you bring her the arrow.
So, you found me. What do you want? You can tell that Ambrose I'm not coming back.
You explain the curse upon the fire elves. Greta takes the arrow you brought, then chuckles.
He's a good soul, that Quinn, but what he knows about magic you probably learned your first day. I need more than this. To find out who cursed the fire elves, I'll need a charred knife from one of those magma men roaming the street. I'll be waiting. You got the charred knife? Excellent! This'll show the school I know what I'm doing.
Greta sprinkles magic dust on the charred knife and arrow.
Aha! The fire elves have been cursed by a banshee's wail. All you need is a lock of her hair. Talk to Private Quinn. He could prove useful. He may know of a banshee lurking nearby.
Banshee's wail? That sounds like a wicked curse. Good thing you convinced Greta to help. I've received reports that a banshee is up to no good. I know who it is, too. Bastila Gravewind haunts the last tower at the very end of Firecat Alley. Defeat her in battle and snip a lock of hair from her wicked head. Greta needs that hair to save the elves.
It looks like you are low on mana. Remember, all wizards need mana to cast spells in combat. To refill your mana, you can play mini-games, or you can collect wisps in the central city areas. Go to the fairgrounds in the commons area and step on one of the sigils to play one.
Ah! You have been asked to enter a dungeon. To go inside, you will need to stand on that sigil next to the door. Once you activate the sigil, a countdown will start. When the timer runs out, anyone standing on the sigil will go inside the dungeon with you.
So, you are the one who has been undoing my work. The Fire Elves were to remain cursed until Wizard City was in ruins. Your meddling in Malister's plans will cost you dearly, Wizard. I shall send you back to Ravenwood as an example of what happens to those who oppose us.
you have a lock of the Banshee's hair. After this, Ambrose should believe what I've been telling him about the Death School.
Greta burns the lock of hair over a white candle and then hands the melted wax to you.
Done! Tell Private Quinn that the wax from this candle can break the curse on his precious fire elves.
You have a cure? Great news! I've taken the wax from the candle and mixed it into the potion. I hope I did it right. You'd better do the rest. Defeat the Fire Elves and their leader, Prince Alacane Swiftarrow. The potion should then break the curse. Good luck, wizard.